I got another video for y'all. This Love at the Lockup season 2, episode 35. Let's get into it. So Lacey says she thinks that Shane should leave so that she could bring John to the house. He was like, nah. So he went to the car and he was like, I'm coming with you. She was like, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think the timing is right. Lacey, when have you ever cared about some damn timing? Fuck out of here. Your timing has never been right about anything. Amber gets on the phone with Puppy to let her know she can't do this shit, and Puppy is trying to encourage her, change her mind, make it seem like she not giving the situation her all, and she not even giving it a chance. So it comes to light that Amber really never seen a future with Vince, and she was really just using him because of the little adoption shit and how much of a good situation this would be for her and Puppy. So the producers were like, oh, so did you love Vince? She was like, you thought I loved Vince? Girl, you know what the fuck they mean. She was like, I have feelings for Vince, which I also think is a lie. But she was like, I have feelings for Vince, but I never loved him, though. Shit, with the way Puppy was acting, you would think this nigga Vince a millionaire or something. Like, that nigga, all right, he not really having like that. The most he bought Amber ass was a fucking mattress. But then also, you know he not having like that because to sustain both y'all lifestyles, this nigga came up with this dumbass plan to adopt y'all. It ain't even worth all that. Talk about some, oh, just suck his dick, make him happy. Girl, bye. I'm not giving that nigga no head. The fuck? There's bougie ass prostitutes on the side of the street who ain't even giving no head for nigga 300-400. Nigga, I am not sucking that nigga dick for that little ass adoption fee. Angela ain't talked to Tony in like 4 months. Good job, Angela. The only bad thing is she'll answer his calls every now and then. So she asked her sister on advice on what to do, and her sister's like, block him. Thank you, sis. Like, the last step in this process is blocking his number and never picking up ever again. Her sister got in her confessional afterwards and was like, their relationship is suspect, but I hope he's not running game on my sister because I'll find him and I'll skin him. Here we go with trying to sound like we'll do something. Here we go with the threats. Where was you when she got played the first time? She literally just got played. Were you searching for Tony? No, you was in the bed rubbing your feet together. Was you searching for Tony? No, you was sitting up watching Seinfeld. Was you searching for Tony? No, you were her fucking shoulder to cry on. Stop it. Daniel is going with his mother to get a ring for Lizzie. When he shows up, they look at some. Then he tells the dude at the counter that he's looking for something around 130. And the dude shows him a ring that runs for 300. Afterwards, his mother looked at Daniel and was like, no offense to the ring guy or whatever, but we may have to look at another place. I'm going to keep it so real. I'm going to be so real with y'all. With inflation, you can't even buy a goddamn 4 for 130. You know what I'm saying? They can't even get a burger and fries. Nigga, you can't even go to Five Guys and spend under 130. And y'all in here trying to get some real deal jewelry, not some shit off Shein or Temu or something like that. Some real shit, nigga. Ain't no goddamn ring go for no 130. Respectfully. Tony called Angela again and she answered and told him like, since I wasn't good enough for you before, why would I be good enough for you now? This nigga talking about I got some good news. I get out in a week, and once I get out, I could live with you. Nigga, what? How is that good news for me? Like, what the fuck? And how you just gonna invite yourself to my shit? Excuse me. That should be very telling for Angela. We not even on good terms, and this nigga ain't even asked. He said he will be living with you when he gets out. Who said I want to deal with your ass? But it ain't even more so that the nigga said, like, oh, I'm going to live with you. It's just more so he prefaced it with, like, I have good news. You know what I'm saying? It's more so that he said this shit so, like, happy and joyful as if, like, I was going to be jumping for joy when he said, nigga, nobody want to deal with your ass. While Glorilla is trying on dresses, Alex went to meet up with old gal. I forgot her name. She all right. My computer fucked up. It don't have no color, so I'm not sure if she a sister or not. If she is, we wish her the best, props to her. But he ended up calling old gal sexy, and I'm like, oh, he finna fall back from his little fiance, whatever. Then he ended up telling her about Glorilla, so I'm like, okay, he's great. Like, he came forward, but then afterward, he was like, what do I do? Nigga, what do you mean, what do I do? It's your fiance. How you gonna ask me what you should do about your bitch? Nigga, like, you already know. Truthfully, what Alex is trying to do is he's trying to put the responsibility on old gal and make it to where, oh yeah, she says I'm leaving her because old gal told me to leave her. No, nigga, if you want to leave her, you leave her because you want to leave her. But I don't want you that bad, if at all, to ruin and jeopardize your relationship and your marriage and your engagement. She's smarter than that, Alex, and you got to be smarter than that over here trying to run all that damn game. When Lacey actually meets with John, she get in her confessional and say, I waited on this guy for a year, and all those feelings I thought I would have, I just don't. See? That's why I told this nigga Shane, just let her go. I mean, it's going to be a double-edged sword, because she could be with this nigga and be like, yeah, this is who I want. Then she could get with that nigga and be like, fuck this nigga. You never know, bro, but give her the choice. There's nothing you could have done to keep her from seeing that nigga. Even if y'all got married, she would have ran off and found a way to see it through and see that nigga. That's why you just got to let it go, and if it come back, it's meant to be. She ends up telling John that she's in love with Shane, and John was like, so what am I still doing here? You're right. What are you doing here? Then he was like, you were telling me all this shit in prison just to do this when I got out? He was like, you gonna do the same thing you did to me, to him. So he ends up walking off, and Lacey's like, where are you going? He told his confessional that he's not staying with her, and he's going to get his parole address changed to his parents. Lacey was like, I just want to go home. I don't even want to get a paternity test now. Yeah, I mean, well, you should still do that. I think that should still be done. I don't know, though. You know what I'm saying? That's me. But especially if you got, you know what I'm saying, a little nigga at home wondering. That's more so what I'm worried about is the kids. Like, I get you and him have y'all little beef or whatever, but you done already got the kids involved, telling them that this nigga could potentially be they bio father and whatnot. You can't be getting them little niggas involved and then being like, oh, no, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Being like, no, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's just lame. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Oh, my gosh. Share, subscribe, share, friends. I go forget about